Welcome to Mind Psychology Daily, where we explore the intricacies of the human mind and its effects on our daily lives. Today, we're going to tackle a rather provocative question: can our ego be the root of all evil in our relationships? It's a bold statement, but one that warrants closer examination. To help us navigate this complex topic, we're joined by the renowned psychologist Carl Jung. Jung's work has had a profound impact on our understanding of the human psyche, and his insights on the ego and its role in shaping our relationships are nothing short of fascinating. As we delve into the world of the ego, we begin to realize that it's a multifaceted concept that can both unite and divide us. On one hand, a healthy ego can provide us with a sense of self-confidence and self-worth, allowing us to form meaningful connections with others. On the other hand, an overinflated ego can lead to narcissism, arrogance, and a sense of superiority, ultimately destroying the very relationships we seek to build. So, how do we strike a balance between a healthy sense of self and an ego that's gone awry? Jung's work provides us with a unique perspective on this issue, and it's one that we'll be exploring in greater depth throughout this video. As we journey through the complexities of the ego and its effects on our relationships, we'll be drawing on Jung's vast knowledge and experience to provide us with a deeper understanding of this intricate topic. So, let's begin by exploring the concept of the ego and its role in shaping our interactions with others. One of the most significant insights that Jung provides us with is the concept of the shadow self. The shadow self refers to the repressed or hidden aspects of our personality, often containing the qualities we've rejected or denied. According to Jung, the shadow self plays a crucial role in shaping our relationships, as it's the part of ourselves that we often try to keep hidden from others. However, when we're unable to acknowledge and integrate our shadow self, it can lead to a sense of disconnection and fragmentation in our relationships. Jung illustrates this concept through the story of a patient who struggled with feelings of anger and resentment towards his partner. Despite his best efforts to suppress these feelings, they continued to simmer just below the surface, ultimately leading to a sense of disconnection and isolation in the relationship. Through his work with this patient, Jung came to realize that the key to healing and integration lay in acknowledging and embracing the shadow self, rather than trying to deny or repress it. By doing so, we can begin to develop a more authentic and whole sense of self, one that's capable of forming deeper and more meaningful connections with others. As Jung so eloquently puts it, the shadow self is the seat of our deepest wisdom and greatest creativity, but it's also the source of our darkest impulses and most destructive tendencies. By acknowledging and integrating our shadow self, we can begin to tap into this deep well of wisdom and creativity, using it to nourish and sustain our relationships, rather than allowing it to destroy them. Another profound insight that Jung provides us with is the concept of the process of individuation. Individuation refers to the process of integrating the opposites, such as conscious and unconscious, rational and emotional, and masculine and feminine. According to Jung, this process is essential for developing a sense of wholeness and completeness, and it's a critical component of building healthy and fulfilling relationships. When we're able to integrate the opposites, we become more balanced, more whole, and more fully human. However, when we're unable to do so, we can become stuck in a state of polarization, where we identify with one aspect of ourselves and reject the other. This can lead to a sense of disconnection and fragmentation in our relationships, as we're unable to fully engage with others or respond to their needs. Jung illustrates this concept through the story of a couple who struggled with feelings of disconnection and isolation. Despite their best efforts to communicate and connect, they found themselves stuck in a pattern of polarization, where one partner identified with the rational and logical aspects of themselves, while the other identified with the emotional and intuitive. Through his work with this couple, Jung came to realize that the key to healing and integration lay in helping them to develop a more balanced and whole sense of self, one that was capable of integrating the opposites and responding to the needs of the other. By doing so, they were able to break free from the pattern of polarization and develop a more fulfilling and meaningful connection with each other. So, how can we apply these insights to our own lives and relationships? According to Jung, the key to transformation lies in developing a greater sense of self-awareness and introspection. By taking the time to explore our own thoughts, feelings, and motivations, we can begin to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. This, in turn, can help us to form more meaningful and authentic connections with others, as we're able to respond to their needs and engage with them on a deeper level. One practical way to do this is through the practice of journaling or meditation, where we can take the time to reflect on our thoughts and feelings, and explore the depths of our own psyche. By doing so, we can begin to develop a greater sense of self-awareness and introspection, and start to integrate the opposites, such as conscious and unconscious, rational and emotional. We can also practice active listening and empathy, where we take the time to fully engage with others and respond to their needs. By doing so, we can begin to break free from the pattern of polarization and develop a more balanced and whole sense of self, one that's capable of forming deeper and more meaningful connections with others. In conclusion, the ego can be a powerful force that either makes or breaks our relationships. Through Jung's insights, we've come to realize that the key to building healthy and fulfilling relationships lies in developing a greater sense of self-awareness and introspection. By taking the time to explore our own thoughts, feelings, and motivations, we can begin to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. This, in turn, can help us to form more meaningful and authentic connections with others, as we're able to respond to their needs and engage with them on a deeper level. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about the ego and its effects on our relationships, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We'll be exploring more topics related to psychology and personal growth in the future, and we'd love to have you join us on this journey of self-discovery and transformation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.